Do I feel jaded about anything? Absolutely not. Right. That is the power of forgiveness. You forgive ignorance and you move on. Right. Next question. Oh, hell yeah, I love my man. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yeah. Next question. Excuse me, Raphael can't ask no questions. That was inappropriate. Right? This going up. This going on TV. Oh, my bad. Right. I can't even get back on track. See what I'm saying? With right. He is just right. All over the place. I'm trying to do an interview, babe. Why is you here? Why are you here? I'm trying to do an interview. Why are you here? Aren't you supposed to be working on a roof? Right. Why are you here? All up in my business. I don't know. That's why I'm being in the panic room. Can I get back to my interview? Thank you. I love peaches. Yes, I do. I really love peaches. I do. I love some peaches. Oh my gosh. We used to pick peaches off the tree, and they used to make my mouth itch. But so what? I love peaches, right? Pineapple juice. Love pineapple juice, but I gotta water it down a little bit because the pineapple juice I get is like thick, right? So I water it down a little bit, right? I water a lot of my juices down because I just do. It be a little too thick, right? Love guava juice. Yes, I do. I love beans and rice. Why you ask me something silly like that, man? Come on, yeah. Right. I love it, right? Yep, still cooking the meatloaf, right? Still gonna make that, right? Red lipstick has been my favorite since a kid. My grandmother always wore red lipstick, and my mother too, actually. Yeah, we just wear different, shades of red, right? My mother wore like a darker shade of red. My grandmother wore that bright red, and I wear with the hell whatever, right? Red that I wanna. I want. I want that baby. I've been wanting to wear red lipstick since that song came out, but I wasn't old enough, right? Get, get. My grandmother was so pretty to me. My mother so pretty to me, right? That red lipstick. Oh, my aunt, she wore that dark, deep brown, right? I don't remember her wearing. Yeah, she always wore that deep brownish red, right? So we all wore different types of red. And I wore that too. I want. I think Raffaello is all up in my essence. I want that girl so bad. Because this is how he remembers me. Minus the afro. I had a mushroom hairdo. Uh-huh. I wanna. Even though the like thing one and thing two. Pig. Take a pig. My favorite character? I like cartoon. Damn. Well, growing up was Winnie the Pooh. I love Winnie the Pooh. As a kid, right? As a little kid, it was Winnie the Pooh and crew. Then as I got older, it was what you call it, Looney Tunes, right? But Scooby Doo, can't can't let it go. I can't let none of my cartoons go. So I really can't say a favorite, but Scooby Doo is definitely that one. But the Jetsons, that's what I'm saying. Like cartoons back then was ill, so you really couldn't pick one. But if I was to say my all time, I would have to do Scooby Doo, right? Scooby Doo, then Looney Tunes, of course, right? Right. Winnie Pooh is for my babies. Oh, I'm gonna start them off with Winnie Pooh, most definitely. I started off with that. I started my sons off with Looney Tunes though. Right. To me, Winnie the Pooh was too feminine. So I started them off with Looney Tunes instead. Right. Right. Not that Winnie the Pooh and them were feminine. It was just, they were, soft talking and, stuff like that. Right. They were very calm and chill. So I felt that was more feminine. Right. I like my boys rambunctious. Right. Don't give me no quiet boy. I want a rambunctious motherfucker. You see how I talk. Right. Wait till you hear Raphael. Well, his old hard talking ass, right? That's what I'm saying. You don't know how, you don't know what I be hearing. I be like, damn. No, I mean, live and direct when me and was around each other in 2018. Yeah, in 2018, we were around each other physically through Sucker Fucker, right? Right. I just didn't realize that was Raphael. He was Raffaello, right? I just didn't realize he was Raffaello, right? With a little tan, right? What the fuck would I be doing saying Raffaello up in fucking Syracuse, New York? Right. Hell, I ain't even thought about the motherfucker. I be cracking jokes on his daddy, right? But not really, right? I remembered his father. I always talked about his dad. I mean, I remember Raffaello. He was attached to his father, but in class. But I always talked about his dad. I ain't talking about him, right? I used to be like, yo, sure enough, you used to tear me up in class. Boy, look, that Jerry Curl, all that. Yes, right, right. So that's what that was about. Chill interview with Amp. That's right. Chill interview with Amp. What's up? Chilling with Amp on the interview. Right, right. Telepathic. That's what it do. Right. Nothing political though. Right. We just keeping it chill. It's all about Amp and her shit. Right. Right. Always loved drawing since a kid. Right. My mother. I told you my mother was in. My mother was a fashion designer to herself. Right. That's what I'm saying. She took sewing. She did sewing. She came up with her own designs, but she didn't, do anything with it, you know, like professionally or anything. So I guess that's where I picked that up. My grandmother, of course, sews. Um, my aunt, she just loves to dress. So my aunt was basically the model. My mother was, her and my grandmother were seamstresses, right? Well, my grandmother was a seamstress. My mother was a designer, and my aunt was the model. You could put it like that, right? And everybody was basically my size, right? My grandmother, my mother, and my aunt were all skinny like me, right? People be hating, wish fat, jean on your ass and shit, right? Because my mother wasn't fat. Even after my mother gave birth to me, she was still skinny. After she gave birth to my brother, she was still skinny. It's when she gave birth to my sisters. Right, my sisters. No, actually, my mother was still skinny when she gave birth to my sisters. So I don't know, right? I mean, not skinny like she was, but my mother was under 140 pounds after she gave birth to all of her kids, right? So I don't know. I really don't, right? Maybe stress. Who knows? Who gives a fuck? My mother never got big, right? She gained more weight than she would normally have, right? My mother probably didn't get no bigger than like 170, 180, right? All right, my mother ain't heavy, right? Plus, she's taller than me too by maybe 2 inches or so, 2 or 3 inches, right? So yeah, that's where all of that designing comes from and drawing and things like that. There's certain goals that I wanted in life. I wanted to be able to draw, so I trained myself to draw good enough, right? And then I just went abstract, right? I always say I can't draw, but people like, you're an abstract artist, dummy. I'm like, well, to me, right, you're right. You're right, you're correct. As an artist, you know what I am. But to me, I felt like I couldn't draw because I didn't, do what everybody else could do. But they're like, no, you're an abstract artist, right? So I was like, okay, cool. Yeah. I started off drawing, not started off, but in middle school, we had a project where we had to draw a half a face, right? So I had a girl who looked just like me, right? I had what was it, like a relaxer model? I forgot which relaxer it was, but it was a model from a relaxer. So I just took the magazine, cut half her face, because you had to take and put half the magazine on there, and then you had to draw the other half. Oh, I freaked that chick, right? I was so amazed and so proud of myself. Because I hadn't been drawing faces and stuff like that. Not like that. I mean, I drew her perfectly. Right. It looked like the same match. And I was so amazed with myself. I went from stick figures and, right, because I was an assignment, I did it perfect. And it was like, oh my gosh. And I never forgot that assignment. And I was in 7th grade. So that was what, 89? Right. Yeah. I was in 7th grade in 89. So, yeah, I never forgot that assignment because it started me off drawing and getting into beauty itself, right? Because I had to look through multiple magazines to find a female that was looking straight, because you know back then a lot of females look side, and you know, so I had to go. I went through a lot of different magazines like Jet magazine and all of that to find the right type of female, the right female, right? I believe I had an ebony though. I think she came from an ebony, right? So you know, you had to find a lot of different. I had to go through a lot of different ones to find a face that went straight, right? Did she have an afro or no? I think she had straight. Right, it was a relaxer, so I think she had straight. Wait, did she have curly? No, was it a relaxer or was it like a wave nouveau type thing? I feel like she had curly hair. I don't remember. Right, she might have had straight big hair, or wave curly hair. I can't remember. But I drew her perfectly. All I can remember is her face. I can care less about her hair because it was about drawing her face and stuff, right? The features. I loved it. Right. The first thing that I cooked that I was so proud of, mashed potatoes out the box, right? I was in 7th grade. I was 13, and we was having a Thanksgiving dinner. And we all had to bring in a dish for a social studies class. This was in Kentucky, in Fort Knox, Kentucky. And I made mashed potatoes. I dropped them, broke the bowl, and everything that morning. Right. So what did I have to do? I had to hurry up and remake some mashed potatoes before school started. Right. Because I made them the night before, and then I dropped them and broke them. So then I had to make fresh mashed potatoes before school. So I learned how to cook before I go to work. Yes. It's all about efficiency. Right. I love life. I do. I love to cook. I love to. And back then I was trying to sew too, right? I tried to sew a pair of pants, but I didn't have a pattern. I just used a regular pair of pants. But let me tell you, I had the pants open. I didn't have them closed. I didn't have the pants folded in half to do it like a pattern. No, I had them wide open. So, you know, when you cut and you go to sew, those suckers got stuck like right in the middle of my thighs. They was cute red corduroy pants, but I couldn't get them up. I should have gave them to my little sister, though. I don't know why I didn't give them to my sister. They were way too big for her. They were way too big, right? But I couldn't get them up because the crotch part was like, achoo. Achoo, bitch. Right, the crotch part got stuck, like right here. The crotch part stopped right here. But the pants were so cute. They were fire. They were the color of my lipstick. A orangey red, well, my lipstick is not orange. Well, kind of. To me, it cast off of orange. But it was an orangey red pair of corduroys that I made. Yo, they were so fly. They didn't have no zipper. You just pulled them up. I think I put elastic. Yeah, I put an elastic band around. I mean, it was my first pair. Come on now. I ain't got to put buttons and zippers on it. So it was an elastic pair of corduroys. Right. So, you know, I do want to sew. I do want to learn to sew, but I don't know. That's something that I probably learned really slow over time. Because my grandmother was teaching me and stuff, but I have no patience and I hate waiting. Right. I had no patience back then. Yeah, I just recently got patience, like within the past 2 years. Seriously. I just recently got patience within the past year. I ain't gonna lie. It's been the past year that I've actually become patient. I used to be one of the people like, you know what? I don't have time for this. Call me when you're done. Right. I don't have time for this. Can we hurry this up? Right. Like, yo, why is this taking so long? I can get this done in this amount of time. When you're an efficient person, you do not like when stuff takes longer than you know for a fact it should. Right. Like something that takes 30 minutes and you trying to make it last 2 hours, yo. That's why I was going off about my movies. Like, yo, I have something to do. So this movie is an hour and 25 minutes. Right. I'll give it 10 minutes for y'all little commercials. But no, y'all was ODing. I was like, yo, this movie should have went off like a half an hour ago. And it was still on with another extra half an hour to go. I don't have time for that. I deal with time management. I'm a nurse. I have to be on time. Right, you have to be on time with giving medications and stuff. So when y'all lollygagging with time and stuff, yo, I'm not a lollygagger. I get my work done and over with. I really do. I'm a nurse. See, that's why I had a problem with working where I worked at, because it was like, I like to get my work done and over with. So I was being accused of wasting time. No, I'm not wasting time. I worked in a nursing home. So guess what? I get my work done and out the way just in case there's an emergency, right? I have to have stuff done by a certain time in a nursing home. And I have to be available in case there's an emergency. So that's the way I was used to working. So going from, I wasn't accused of wasting time, but you know how some people is, right? Right. Anywho, I never wasted time. Right. Let me just put it like that. I'm very efficient. I get my work done. And just because you didn't have your work done and it takes you 8 hours to perform your task, hey, it don't take me 8 hours. It take me 15, 20, 30, 45 to an hour. Right. Right. I work in a nursing home. I have to be available for emergencies. So I ain't had time to be sitting around, oh, I'll do a little bit of paperwork here, a little bit of paperwork there, a little bit of paperwork here, a little bit there. I go talk to 55 people, go take a ride, come back, do a little more paperwork. No, I'm sorry. Mm-mm. I deal with time. I'm time efficient and I deal with emergencies and I have to be ready for those. Right. That's what a real nurse is. Right. Efficient and ready for emergencies at all times. Right. You don't bullshit around. For what? That's how you get caught out there, and that's how you get fired, right? But that's how you get caught out there and get fired. Not being efficient, you're supposed to be a damn nurse, right? And available in case of emergencies, right? What's next? I enjoyed being a nurse. I enjoyed being a nurse. That's why I love so much being a doctor now. A holistic doctor. Yes, I am. Right. I love it. It's beautiful. Mind, body, soul connection. Right. Mind, body, soul. Love it. I cannot wait to actually get my hands on patients. I cannot wait to actually start, well, I've been counseling my real patients, but, I'm ready to be at my asylum, right? I'm ready to be at my asylum, right? I really am. I am ready to be there taking care of patients, right? Because what I deal with, wild and crazy. Why? Because I'm wild and crazy too, right? I can handle people who are totally insane. You see how I handle y'all, right? I'm paying no fucking attention, right? You see how I handle these people, excuse me. I don't pay them no fucking attention, right? I do my job and get it done. I tell you about yourself. I piss you off. That's what I'm saying. My clients wanted to make sure I was tried and true. Right. They ain't want to go to no punk ass doctor. They've been to punk ass doctors already. They wanted to make sure, yo, this bitch better be thorough. Is she gonna get on my nerves and make me want to whoop her ass? Hell yeah, she is. Right. I like her. I want to keep her. Pay her all my money. Right. Right. So some people are totally nuts but have never committed a crime. Right. Right. They find other outlets that are legal but damn near pushing the limit. Right. Oh, let's get off my patience. What else? Oh, I love doing movies. I have always loved acting ever since I was young. So acting is my thing, right? I love to act. Love it, love it, love it. So everyone else can shove it. And I don't mean it like that. But I love acting. I do. Yeah. Acting and DJing. I love, not DJing any longer, but acting and DJing, I love it. I really do. Making music, right? I love dancing still, but dancing is my number three now. I'm getting old, right? I can use my hands a lot better than I can my entire body, right? So I love the DJing, the making the music, and the movies, right? The acting, I love it. I am so excited. I cannot wait to actually get right. The projects have started, right? My parts just ain't in them, right? My parts just aren't recorded, right? And the different, projects that we got going on, right? So, I'm sorry, it's whatever. I know it's getting long, right? Because this gonna take forever to upload. They do me so dirty. What's that one? They do me so dirty. Yes, they do. But it was nice chatting with y'all. You ever want to converse again? You want to converse again, have a conversation, right? We could do it again. I'm just sitting here bored, actually. Right? That's alright, though. I gotta go make this meatloaf. Yes, I do. Mm. Yeah, I used to try and write a lot of songs when I was younger. I wrote a lot of rhymes, a lot of songs. You know what? My grandmother probably got all my notebooks and stuff up in, the attic, right? She got a lot of stuff up there. I don't know. I don't throw nothing. Yeah, I got a lot of love letters and stuff too from, boyfriends from Kentucky, homegirls and stuff from here. In high school, we was writing letters back and forth. So I got like one of those big old industrial clear bags full, yeah, of letters and stuff. Right, that shit probably all ate up, squirreled up, who knows, but I saved them, right? But all right, it's been 20 minutes, right? And I gotta go cook. It's been fun. Maybe we'll do another interview later. Get some questions together, whatever. If y'all really want to do one, all right? Great Roses, love them. Oh, they can do their own interviews. I mean, they have. Go watch them, right? You know who they are. Go look up and see what interviews they have. I mean, they're not gonna say nothing, right? They're telling you who they are. You don't hear me talking about confidential stuff, right? That's why I say keep it, light. But if you want to know who the Great Roses are, go watch their interviews, right? Or maybe they'll update some. Who knows, right? Have a good one, though. I'll be back. I will.